Justin, I got a bone to pick with you, by the way.
What's up?
I sent you I sent you a great Morrissey if he was on South Park tweet, and then all the replies are like, they don't know that Justin deleted every single tweet he's ever made and then locked down his account.
Yeah, I deleted my Twitter.
You're like the only one left, man.
Yeah.
But it's still, it must have been good because it got like 1,500 likes, even though nobody could see it. I was cooking it up too. I thought it was pretty good, man.
All those blue
I'm
check
sure it was
bots.
good, but yeah, I wouldn't have seen it. I was like, I don't know. I seen people like, oh, I'm like gonna back up all my tweets, but it's gonna take 6 months. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just delete it and then make a new one with the same name and just leave it forever. You know?
I just
That's
locked
what I
mine.
I mean, why would you ever like back up your tweets?
Yeah, I know. I was like, who gives a fuck, man? Yeah, like, I did have some
all
people-
those
memories.
memories worth saving for me.
and this isn't shaded anyone because I get it. There were some people who were like, fuck, you didn't give me time to like back up my favorite tweets of yours, and I was like, what?
You gotta get a job, homie. I feel so the same way that person was overreacting about like the Pokemon leaks. That's how I felt when every streamer was, sorry, you guys, this is not a good bit for you guys because you don't have Twitter anymore, but every streamer was tweeting about like an essay about the Game Awards and whether they should or shouldn't accept DLC in the Game of the Year conversation. And I just wanted to reply, and I was like, we're all gonna die someday. Like, you know this, right? We're all gonna die, man. And I don't mean like,
saying, man.
I don't mean we're gonna drown necessarily. I just mean like 40, 50 years, like none of us are gonna be here. I can't be on Twitter talking about like, oh no, Shadow of the Erd Tree might be metaphor re-Fantasio for Game of the Year. Like,
That's what I'm saying, man. My quality of life has gone up tremendously.
Exactly, I was gonna say the same thing. Like
I feel so much nicer.
We none of us saw that, man. We didn't have to see it.
yeah, but you
our
saw
lives were
some
better
shit
for it.
that would actually curse my soul, not yours. Would curse my soul more. It would be like
What are you talking about?
heckin' good lunch and the picture of like the most decroded grilled cheese you've ever seen. And then like
I'm not
some
really
dude with a
using
My
blue
Little
sky.
Pony avatar would be like, looks yummy. I can't live with that. That's an inauthentic life for me as well.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm not really using Blue Sky either that much.
Well,
Like,
I respect that then.
yeah, like if anything, my vice is still fucking like Reddit. Like that's the one I gotta get rid of, man.
I finally logged out of the account that has my like very public facing name on it. So that at least if I'm compelled to tell someone to like go fuck themselves, they can't be like, I know where you live.
Every once in a while, I do see, like, I'll be on R Hockey, and I'll be browsing it, and then it'll just be like, oh, there's Mouth, man.
I love that.
He's getting top comments on R Hockey.
Oh no.
Did you
get
guys,
fucked if you're in the
I'm sorry, this is like pent up over a week. Did you guys see Wemby scored 53 points?
Holy shit.
So it turns out that, like, for years, I was like, why don't the tallest guys just learn how to shoot better? And then everyone in my chat was like, it doesn't work like that. There's like kinematics and like you wouldn't get it. Turns out if you just get the tall guy to fucking shoot, then he's the greatest player of all time.
We're setting up a tactical nuke boo turn, okay?
Yes. We need to pass Waluigi around. Like, I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You got a star.
I think Waluigi would be a generous lover.
Think so?
I don't know what I based that on.
Nah, I don't think so. Did you see the tweet? I guess
You don't
not,
think
motherfuckers. The tweet
There's a
said,
tweet?
tall people act like they earned it. And I was like, damn, that's so true.
Yeah, he'd be tall. You're right.
Did you see Prezo watching the YouTubers react to video with Shay Carl getting rickrolled? It's a fucked up sentence. As soon as the sentence popped into my head, I went.
That was a crazy sentence, but I love it.
Can I get a little volume? Can I touch the button?
I know he's gonna do too much. He's gonna do way too much.
He's gonna start throwing the chair, dude.
You sons of...
And then they're like, he's definitely gonna like freak out and throw the chair when he gets rickrolled. And then he does. Oh man.
I love that.
What? Oh, I thought that was a star, dude.
That
Prezo's
lag
so
really-
fucking funny. I love
Mini
Prezo.
game.
Dude, the prezo tweet, it lives in my head. Just watch the substance I can relate.
Oh,
This lady who works for me is getting old or whatever it was. I think about it like every day. It's like I also have a woman who works for me who's getting old. But then when I brought it up on stream, it had already been deleted.
horizontal.
I don't know. He just doesn't look right. He does. He kind of looks like a Cybertruck. All right, least common. More lull. What is the most millennial Pokemon of all time? More lull. I can has more lull, please. You know what video I think of more than I reference it? It's a classic TikTok of the lady who's filming herself, and the caption is like, "When I'm waiting for my noms" or something, and she's holding like a fork and a knife in her hand and going like this when the food gets delivered at her table. But then like you can also see across the aisle, there's like someone sitting at a table that's looking at her and going like, she's giving her quite a withering glance. And also, I was away when I saw this. I probably would have gotten like an hour out of this. The video that's like the best way to hide the Benjamin smell, and the lady takes like an astronomical hit off the vape pen and then holds up like the stew and blows a Herculean amount of smoke over the stew, and then like coughs and her eyes are like bulging out of her head. Oh man. It's so good. I haven't seen that one. Librarian, are you here? Are you sleeping? You gotta you gotta have that one ready to go, man. That's a classic. She needs rehab? No, bro. Nobody knows like that she's smoking weed in the diner because she blew the smoke over top of like 3 milliliters of chili or whatever. Librarian was posting about mascara until like 4 a.m. I do feel like, listen, it's their life. Don't get me wrong. I do feel a responsibility to make better content so that Librarian is busy clipping it and putting it together and creating like a transformative work that is elevated beyond the original. Because like whenever I'm away or the stream was kind of like a little mid day to day, they do go on Twitter and post a lot of just stuff that makes me shake my head, to be honest with you. Just like hours and hours of like just head shaking. I haven't seen any of the skeets, but the tweets for sure. Shout out to Meet Joe Black. Did you guys see the picture that went viral when I was gone of Brad Pitt with the dreadlocks? And then the caption. Librarian is not here. I need, because there's some things I can't say. I need him to link it so that you can see it without me saying it. What do you need me for? Can you link the picture of Brad Pitt in dreadlocks that says, I'm not going to say it. I need you to link it. I don't think I can say it. He did. Okay. All right. No problem then. Say it. I can't say it. Wait. We all saw the election results. Maybe it's okay for me to do a Jamaican accent now. You got to take the good with the bad, right? Is it okay for me to do it? Everyone's saying no. The entire audience is saying no. They're unified. Okay, all right. It's still not okay for me to do a Jamaican accent. But it was okay for Brad Pitt, which doesn't make sense, but that's pretty privilege.
You will get 7 calls.
I love that you're into the Borat voice now.
I got an awesome follow on Twitter the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a guy who jacks off for people.
Or what do you mean?
And
like
I looked at his...
he doesn't jack them off. He jacks off like in service of others.
Yes, like he does the tribute thing.
Oh, that's actually jacking off
then,
against somebody. I don't think that's for them.
Okay, well, okay, yeah. But I like looked at his media because I'm like, okay, like let's see it then. And it was like 50 gifs of Borat saying "very nice," which I assume is him sending it to like woman, and then one picture of him jacking his Jack Lecoq lad. It was crazy. I have a screenshot of it, but I would share it. I don't know if you want to see a penis.
I don't
can
mind.
censor
I
it.
don't mind. That's
Twitter
funny.
is crazy, man.
I can censor the penis because it's super funny, man.
Oh, man.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Have to.
Isn't it great?
That is amazing, man.
Very funny.
For the audience at home, it's a 4x3 grid of images where every single one is Borat saying very nice, and then one of them is him with his shirt off and his cock hanging out.
Yes.
We can't see the cock though. Chip was very nice and drew a
They
red
did
line
censor
over
the
it.
penis, yes.
Yeah.
I did censor the penis.
It makes me think he might have a really huge dick though. Based on
No,
how big he drew the red
I
line.
made the censor bar bigger because I felt bad the first time I censored it. Okay, I will delete this now. I mean, it's just how he cropped the photo. He could have done himself a bit more service. Now I have big yellow bars around my monitors, and I'm worried that he's hacked into me and he's capturing my device.
Oh!
Whoa! What if it is? Oh.
That's a pretty big payday
That's
for a
a
guy like
good-
me.
Yeah, that's a 20, man. That's crazy.
I'd just like to take a moment to apologize. Earlier, I said I got a haircut on the weekend. I now have realized the dynamics of the call, and I probably shouldn't have said it when it's half of the people are bald.
Well, you should be
New turn.
like jealous of us because we don't have to get haircuts.
I really like getting the haircut, though.
It says a lot about you. I know everything.
I cut my
about
hair
you
every
just-
week, man.
Just from that one statement.
What are you trying to say?
ASMR. Top search on Chibley's
Ooh,
YouTube.
sometimes.
ASMR. Yeah, 100%.
No, on TikTok, if it's on the For You page, I'll watch a little bit.
My man.
It was really awkward. My hairdresser said that he's a genius.
No, we're not going to do this again. You ever go to one of those hair salons where they like light your head on fire at the end of the cut? That's another type of video I like, is when a dude's getting his hair cut in like a Turkish barber shop, and then at the end they like light his head on fire and then start smacking the shit out of it with towels and stuff. Yeah, they start like full hand slapping you in the face. I did like the Mike Tyson interview with the kid where he said, "Who gives a fuck about legacy? We're all gonna turn into dust one day."
So after such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Someone said that word and everyone grabbed on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before, someone say that as an answer.
Can you really imagine somebody say, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? Why do you want somebody to, you think somebody really wants to think about you?
The kid's like, ah.
She was like, "I never thought about it that way."
Goes into early existential crisis.
Smells like cat shit in my room. I think I shit myself during domination.
You've been eating cat food?
I don't know.
I've seen some of the pictures. Chibley, did you see the picture that was like the differences between wife chow, guy slop?
Slop.
Yeah, you were definitely the image on the far right. I don't know what it was, but it was like
Yeah.
that might be guy slop.
Guy slop was second. I think it was
Okay.
wife slop, guy slop, and then there's two other ones.
You're guy chow then for sure. Because it was like
Dude, I was inspired,
a
man.
bowl with a banana and some ketchup on it.
I'm
Is this
opening
my
this shit. I need to
first
see the
lucky
swap.
block ever?
Hey, 13
Wife slop,
points.
guy chow, foy. I don't even want to. I don't know what this word means.
Void slop?
I am guy slop, but
Yes.
I'm also guy chow, and I feel like sometimes I am wife slop. I'm not gonna lie.
None of these are like cursed, like penis pancakes.
Yes, the number 4 is cursed penis pancakes.
It's just pickles and, and Fruit Loops.
It's pretty bad, man.
Pickle peanut butter chili oil sandwich is good, man.
I could actually see that. I could see that. You're getting like a little.
It is.
I just was asleep when I got robbed.
I'm Guy Chow
No,
for
nothing
sure.
happened.
100% Guy Chow.
Chip boo-belled me.
Who's your favorite cabinet pick so far? Mine's the Doc. The Doc! Dr. Disrespect got appointed to the cabinet, man? No shot. No, Dr. Oz. Oh, okay. Unironically, that's way better. Like, still pretty bad, but like way better. Oh, man. Okay, all right. You scared me for a second there. It's not way better. I think it's way better. You know, in the way that like a 2 out of 10 is twice as good as a 1 out of 10. Or in the way that Peloton stock dropped 90% in 2022 and then followed it up by dropping another 50% after it. Anyway, is Costco still selling almond flour? I don't want to go all the way out there. I haven't been to Costco ever since I saw the video of the 2 old Chinese ladies fighting in the parking lot. We've been using the online shopping to get protein bars and like liquid IV and cashews delivered. I was telling Chibley, I don't mean this, you could take this out of context in a lot of ways, but Chibley was saying like he'll never do like a celebrity boxing match because he doesn't think he could take a punch. And I was telling him, you could take a punch, man. Because like, I've told the story before. My sparring partner in boxing class was like 68 years old, and she gets her rights and her lefts confused. So sometimes the coach would call for a right, and she would just hit me with a left, even though like I got the focus mid up for her to hit me like right to right. So one time the coach called something, and she caught me like right on the jaw with a hook of the opposite hand, and it knocked my glasses off. I'll admit. But it was also when I realized, I was like, damn, age does a number on you. Because apart from like my glasses like flying off of my head, I felt like nothing. It didn't even ring my bell in the slightest. And I had no block up whatsoever, and she caught me with like what I assume was her full force. It was like the first time in my entire life I've ever felt strong, man. Because she fucking hit me with a freebie, basically. Now, she's 60, mid-60s years old. I'm just telling you, like, I think there's a chance Chibley could beat Tyson. No? Dude, I don't underestimate old man strength. Did you see the fight, though? Dude was, like, dream punching. It was rigged? I mean, I think it was rigged because he's fighting a 58-year-old man, dude. Like, I don't think, maybe this sounds like nothing ever happens, but I'm like, I don't think it had to be rigged. It was like rigged in advance by like their birth certificates, right? I bet $10 on Paul by KO. Dude, that would have been so sad if he knocked him the fuck out. That would have been like... It would have been, nobody wants to see that, man. I mean, nobody wanted to see it go down the way it went down to begin with, but it could have been worse at least. I did see Jay Leno with an eye patch. Is he okay?
Look at my eye. Oh my gosh.
Jay Leno is all bruised up. The left side of his face is black and blue. His eye is swollen shut. And look at his injured wrist.
It broke my wrist, lost the nail on the finger. And then I'm all black and blue.
The comedian says he fell down a 60-foot hill.
I said, well, the hill doesn't look that steep. Let me take it down! And then
You rolled down a hill?
Oh,
That's not true.
No, that's true.
Jay Leno says he was staying at a Hampton Inn about 30 miles outside of Pittsburgh on Saturday night when he wanted to have dinner at a local restaurant before his show. Instead of walking a mile and a half down the road, he decided to take a shortcut down the hill. Not a good idea. This is believed to be the steep incline he tumbled down.
I gotta be honest with you, the Mike Tyson fight was kind of sobering as well. Because, like, my dad is 60. Mike Tyson's 58, right? So I kind of like, I think as a middle-aged man or a man approaching middle age, you like to have this idea that like your dad could still like beat your ass, right? Like, yeah, he's old, but he's like wiry. I was watching the highlights of the Mike Tyson fight. I was like, damn, my dad's probably washed because he's not even Mike Tyson. He hasn't been training or anything. I could probably like beat his ass, dude. We have no reason to. We get along really well. But like, I kind of thought like 6 months ago, I was like, maybe it's kind of like an even match. I got, you know, youth and he's got experience. But after seeing like an ex-professional boxer try to fight a aspiring professional boxer, I was like, damn, I'd be mixing them up like real quick. I don't even think I'd have to put up the block, to be honest with you. But if my dad beat my ass, I would be like, that shit was rigged, man. Tyson should have knocked Jake Paul out, dude. My dad was never the heavyweight champion of the world, and he was fucking feeding me rights and lefts. You think you'll be doing this in 10 years? Username, I love Vidya. You think Jay Leno owes the mob money? None of my business. Well, I mean, so the car accident he was in, I don't think the mafia orchestrated that. That's like some 13 Dead End Drive stuff. Wasn't he like riding a scooter once and he like, somebody put tripwire across the alley so it like hit him in the neck or something and knocked him off the bike? Yeah, he's in a beef with the freaking Roadrunner, man. Yeah, whatever. If I die, my kid can smoke me or whatever. I don't know. What do I care? I guess it's my ashes. You know what they say, your ashes. It's the last thing you should care about. I'm doing the Ludwig face. Oh, man. Hit the Steve Jobs pose. Yeah, maybe. You know what's great? I love in between the segments, man. It's just like a greatest hits. People are typing, show me to me, Rachel. Someone's in here talking about Junkyard Dog just arrived. Someone's saying, NL, did you see the ancient YouTube video where the dude just gives Best Buy the middle finger? I saw it. It's great, man. The space between, man, the wicked lies we tell, whatever the hell Dave Matthews was talking about.
This is impressive.
Yeah.
You know, like you hear of the concept of this and kind of scoff. I would anyway, but like seeing it executed this well is pretty sick.
They've been doing a bunch of like alphas, I think, which is why maybe some people are really good. So
oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Did you see the clip of T1 telling his team not to engage, and then they all glide over the gap and get triple killed instantly?
Oh, let's go get that guy.
It's so risky to jump with the machine gun. With two teams. Dude, I told you! You don't listen! Why do you listen to him over me? Every time!
Oh
what the fuck? You're like my solo queue teammates. You're so stupid.
Holy shit!
I said don't jump. It's risky. He has a machine gun.
Yeah.
He doesn't take it well.
But I kind of want to. Yeah.
He doesn't take it well.
You telling me he overreacted?
I think it's an appropriate reaction, to be honest. But my wife linked me to an Instagram reel of Peloton instructors accidentally saying funny names on the shoutouts. Did you guys hear this one?
Loose cunt.
Hugh Janus. I'm on to you.
Buster Cherry, happy birthday. Great to see you here.
Dixie Normus 20.
I will say the name, Craven Moorhead.
So Vandercox, I see you.
Shout to Mike Hunt, happy birthday.
Drew Peacock.
Eating beaver.
What's up, brother?
Eileen Ulick, I see you.
Jack Mayhoffer, happy
Scoops, Drew Peebles.
Mike Hawkener, happy birthday.
Phil McCravis, 20.
Oliver Closehoff.
Phil McCracken, happy Dixie Wreck, 20. And Hugh Janus tapping at my leaderboard.
Oh, this actually looks pretty slick, man.
Sleepy Joe out. Yo, I didn't mean to say that.
That one might be my favorite. Sleepy Joe, I didn't mean to say that.
Genitalia, happy 1000. You totally got me with that name.
So fond of Cox, happy birthday to you.
Great video, man. Great video.
What's going on, brother?
Sorry, I was watching an Instagram reel of Peloton instructors getting tricked into saying double entendres with leaderboard names.
Can you give me one?
Oh, I can give you like 8, man. There's because they're so like locked in, just reading out like, "Hey, I will Pelo for wine. Happy 1000." Genitalia is pretty good. Genitalia, and then he starts laughing.
Okay. Did they get Allie Love with any?
Allie Love genuinely not in there.
Really?
You know what? Her reading comprehension must be a little higher. Worth it, right?
So speaking of like just throwing your money down the tubes, I don't know how or why I got it served up, but there was I don't mean to like cause current events or anything, but there's a clip of this kid. He's probably 8 years old, and the title was he was live streaming. The title was "Kid Rugs Pulls for $30,000."
I saw that.
This kid made this crypto coin. He's watching Go to the Moon live, but that's not the best part. he goes, yeah, at first, and then the way he flicked off the live stream, but he did it with the bent index and the bent ring finger. He gave him the adult middle finger. The kid was 8.
Oh man, that is great.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, what?
He said, wait,
Wait,
what?
I'm so confused.
What? Oh, yo, it's nuked. Why is it nuked?
No way.
Oh.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
You full clip.
Holy fuck! Thanks for the 20 bandos. Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Yo! What the fuck? What the fuck? Nah, bro.
Well, like, how do you think that kid learned how to do that? Thanks for the 20 bandos.
Probably like Skillshare.com, right?
What's that?
You know, it's the #1 place to go to share your skills.
Real quick, hold on. After this room,
if you say you got to fix something on your controller after you took all the good items.
No. Look down for a second.
Okay. Okay.
Go all the way down. Kind of looks like you.
Yeah, I could see it.
But you didn't see. So when I tagged you in the tweet where
the
Jet,
they fired their general manager. Yeah, I did reply. By the way,
I know, but you said, "Come on, bro." But I was like, when I was doom scrolling, aka scrolling really fast, it wasn't a meme. I thought it was you for a second.
Dude,
you
he's
don't
like
see any
60 years old and like 270 pounds.
That's an executive item, but I'll allow you to take it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I'm just saying, if you had an older brother who played rugby, that's probably him.
I don't think he plays rugby, man. I mean, he'd have to be like a lot older. Like, can somebody Google how old the dude that just got fired by the Jets is? He's older than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is like 106, so like... He's 48? Damn, I got a lot to look forward to. Hey, you know you married this, right? Like, this is... That's a problem. Dude, funniest tweet of all time. It was so funny. I consider myself like a Twitter Sherpa. Even though all of my friends have deleted the platform from their lives, I still post pictures of funny tweets in the Discord so they can get the cream of the crop without having to wade through all the nonsense. The quote tweet of the tweet that was Sharon Tate at the 1968 Cannes Film Festival, and then the blue check guy named Vishnu replied and said, "What a beauty. What's the procedure to roam with her?" And then the quote tweet was like, "Vishnu buddy, you're gonna want to sit down for this one." Oh man. I laughed for like 5 minutes when I saw it. It's got everything. What's the procedure to roam with her? You're gonna want to sit down for this one. Oh man. You guys weren't really messing with the tweet that I sent you, huh? That was the...
I don't have Twitter.
I know, but I sent it to you on Discord.
On Discord?
And it was the picture of Sharon Tate at the Cannes Film Festival 1968, and then Vishnu replied and said, "What a beauty. What's the procedure to roam with her?" And then the quote tweet was like, "Vishnu, you're gonna want to sit down for this one."
The problem is I'm not smart enough to know what that means.
Sharon Tate got murdered by Charles Manson in like 1969.
Yeah. See, I didn't know that. Kind of fucked up that you know the person who killed and not the person who got killed, you know?
Sharon Tate.
I missed you posting it.
I'm just saying I'm not trying to make this current events, but like there's some times where I can like laugh about the state of the world, but then like still once every 2 days, I remember with like a wave of dread that the American government is about to be beholden to the Department of Governmental Efficiency headed by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, which they specifically named DOGE after the dog meme. And a kind of like, I don't live in the United States, but it surrounds me in a way where I feel like it's inescapable. Like I can't escape from that. It's like it's surrounded the whole atmosphere. It sucks up all the air in the room. And in my head, I kind of go, ah! And then after like a minute, I kind of like forget about it and I get over it and I can like live my life again. But yeah, maybe like once a day or a couple times a week. I'm like, what is happening? And then I'm like, all right, time to pick up my kid from school. But yeah, I saw that Linda McMahon's going to be the Secretary of the Education. But the bright side of that is it's the first time I've ever seen a politician get stone cold stunnered like 4 times. Like as soon as the announcement came out, my timeline was just flooded with clips of her getting stone cold stunnered, which is, you got to take the good with the bad, I guess. I don't really know anything about her. I'm kind of like damning her by association, but also at the same time, she was eating a few stunners at the very least. Did you see the picture on Twitter of the guy who was watching the Die Hard 3 edited for TV version? So when John McClane is forced to go to Harlem wearing the sandwich board, it says, "I hate all people," or "I hate everybody." And then it looks like, I didn't see the movie, I just saw like the tweet, but it looks like people are like trying to kill him because he's a nihilist. And he's oh man, such a great bit. I hate everybody. Do your part and see Red 1. Is it true that Dwayne Johnson gave an interview where he said he was so busy on the set of Red 1 that he was peeing in bottles? And then in an interview, the interviewer was like, "Is that true?" And he said, "Yeah, that happens." What a waste of everyone's fucking time and dignity, man. That's crazy. He pees in bottles on every set that he's been on. Every single set. How much time does it save? How much does this motherfucker go to the bathroom, man? Even if you go to the bathroom like once an hour, this shit is like less than a minute. That's crazy. I did see the interview where he said he saw Oppenheimer in IMAX and made him think about how good Red 1 would be in the theater. Feel the rain on your skin, motherfucker.
I can't wait to get poopies and cummies.
I will not write poopies.
While you're switching games, have you guys seen like the Apple commercials recently? And do you also think that they're the worst commercials?
Are you talking about the
made
one
of
where
all
the
time?
lady outsources all of their social interaction to a robot?
There's the one where it's a mom who clearly hates her entire family, and then they're like, "Apple, you're a genius." It's like a mom, and then like it's a dad and 2 daughters, and the 2 daughters both got these like great gifts for her dad, and her dad's like so happy, like, "Oh, thank you so much, you did such a good job." And the mom's in the kitchen like rolling her eyes, like, "Oh, whatever."
I've seen 2 commercials.
And then she like types her phone and then gives it to, and it's just a little fucking picture slideshow, and then she walks away all like, "Oh, I hate my family."
I was gonna talk about that one too. She literally does serve him like a slideshow of pictures of his kids, and then go like, "Merry Christmas."
Yeah.
They're like, "Fuck you! You didn't even make that."
It's just there's a lot of those Apple ones, and they're all the same. They're all like, I'm a piece of shit, but my Apple phone has shitty AI in it, so actually I'm a genius.
Yeah, because then they're connecting with people. People are like, yeah.
I guess it literally is like everyone who uses Apple products is a piece of shit. So let's market
I'm not saying that. My wife uses Apple products. You son of a bitch.
I use Apple products, and I'm definitely
Why are all the
not
ads like that? I don't get it.
I do think that if you have a good relationship with your parents and you ever use the AI to respond to one of their texts, you should go to prison for 2 days.
Oh fuck! Dude, have you seen the YouTube comment AI responses?
Yes, it's insane.
I've been replying to people now talking about like how I love big trucks and shit. And I'm hoping the AI responses. I did get one that talked about trucks.
Mine are bad, and therefore they're good.
Yeah, if you ever comment on one of my videos and I reply with something like, hell yeah, brother, I love riding my big truck. That's why.
I think it's worse to not get a reply than to like write an essay in the Slay the Spire comments and then I just don't read it and click one button that's like, thank you so much for the feedback. I'll take it under advisement. Like that's so much fucking more evil.
I sometimes think about this too.
Yeah. And then thinking that they use ChatGPT to write the fucking comment, and now I'm replying with AI. It's just two robots going. Shit pisses me off, man.
I think my favorite comment I wrote was, "Life is like a truck. I'm riding my truck." That'd be a good joke quote. Fuck.
Good.
What's the Plumbler?
That's Mario. It's 2024. Everybody's the Blankler now. The Rizzler.
Did you
many
hear,
such cases.
Baby Gronk and Rizzler gonna do a boxing match?
They're not beefing. Baby Gronk is a one-sided beef. It's unrequited beef. Baby Gronk
kind of
wants to fight the Rizzler because he's trying to siphon some of his fame away, like a vampire wants to siphon the power from his thrall. But the Rizzler is rising above and being the bigger man because he realizes in true Giga Chad fashion, not everything requires a reaction.
Ryan, I'm gonna take your internet access.
Yo, man, open up.
Yo!
Open up, man.
What do you want, man?
My girl just caught me.
You let her catch you?
I don't know how I let this happen.
With who?
The girl next door, you know.
Man!
I don't know what to do.
Say it wasn't you!
Alright. Honey came in and she caught me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Oh, you fucking give me a one-liner pillar. Let's press and a witness for the king of pillar. You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. Let's review the situation, you get caught in her. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say it like a bitch, day. Never been to a word when she say. And she claims how well you tell her, baby, no way.
But she caught me on the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw me banging on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
I even had her in the shower.
Wasn't me.
She even caught me on camera.
Wasn't me.
Saw the marks on my shoulder.
Wasn't me.
Heard the words that I told her.
Wasn't me.
Heard the scream getting louder.
Wasn't me.
She stayed until it was over. I need to find the low part. She caught me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. I had tried to keep her from what she was about to see. Why should she believe me when I told her it wasn't me?
Hey, you know that you really like the sex. Take a low flex. A bloody hell's a favorite complex. Please believe me, you better change your specs. You know she's a go bring a whole heap of things from the past. And all the better is to know low five ass. Quick sponge out to know how to talk. But if you ask a gun, you know you better run fast.
But she caught me on the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw me banging on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
I even had her in the shower.
Wasn't me.
Caught me on. Someone said he's it's like Batman on drugs. It got me so
Wasn't
good.
me. It's not me.
She stayed until it was over.
It's not me.
Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door.
Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. Gonna tell her that I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused. I've been listening to your reason, it makes no sense at all. We could tell her that I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused. You may think that you're a player, but you're completely lost. That's why I sing, honey came in and she caught me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. That was incredible, Sips, thank you.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I was hoping I would have one Shaggy part, though. Turns out it didn't matter too much, whether or not I could do the Shaggy voice or not.